So this was the outside I wanted to show you guys. So cute. And then the offices are there, and then security. This is the building I was living in. I am a mess and it's so hot. I'm an emotional wreck. Very hot. Very sad chapter, but it has to be done. And yeah, we will be fine. Let's go. I'm waiting for my Grab, which is like 5 minutes away. He's been 5 minutes away for 5 minutes. But anyway, I lost the cover for this silicone thing. Oh, I hope I find it in my things because I don't know where I put it. Let me see. Maybe it's here in this bag. There's too many bags. Okay, it's here. There's too many bags and only one of me. Let's go. Let's go.
Seni mama ukufu sisi
Okay, here's the hotel room. I'm gonna just squeeze this together. We have coffee station. We have a TV, towels, mirrored. So that's just the cherry on top. And my flight has been cancelled. Oh, we have a balcony, but we have a balcony. Smoking. I'll go outside if I need to. So yeah, let me phone family. Something will come up. I don't know if I updated you guys about what happened. I went to the airport this morning, found out that the kiosk wasn't open yet. They said come back at 4 after vehemently denying that there's a Qatar Airways station there. I came back. They gave me a piece of paper with the number that is already online. Didn't help me in any way, shape or form. And so now I came back home, got me some wine, got free wine tasting, having KFC after gardening. What else could I ask for? Yeah, I know, a ticket going back home to be with my future self. Guys, sorry to come on here chewing. We're back in the house eating and relaxing, just being in the moment, trying not to worry too much. Something will come Guys, I am at breakfast. I'm at a restaurant that is like right here on the street, basically where I was walking yesterday, and the train station is over there at the top, if you can see. So I'm just about to eat. I got some brekkie. Nothing insane. Hey, I got some breakfast. So I got some carbs, some protein, and some fruit and yogurt. So yeah, let's eat up. The lighting is so bad on this side. I wanted to actually sit on the other side where the light is coming in front of me. It is what it is. I took an extra fork and knife. Don't judge me. I thought we didn't have them on the table. It happens, you know. And also sometimes I get icky when I've been eating egg. I want to use another fork and knife. So this is the Zane Hotel. It's in this area I'm in. And it's halal and fully Muslim. So just bear in mind you're not gonna get percentage and the usual. So I cut up everything before I start eating. Talk to you guys later. Bye. This is the first time I'm having bread pudding. I didn't even know until I picked it up. Definitely, why you? For the view, I've been torturing myself sitting the other way around, and the light was so bad, so I've just switched around. Here's what the light was so bad. That's just my fault.
Das heißt, bei uns ist 12 Uhr nachts. Langsam weiß man gar nicht sehr ganz sicher, dass wir schon eingecheckt haben und so. Dass der Flieger geht, dann kannst du sagen, oder guckst davor, was ist jetzt der Flieger, wie es wird, und voraus, das ist auch nicht.
am by the pool at a hotel owned by the same owner of the hotel where I'm staying, and I'm just like stressed the out. I just saw online that Emirates flights are back now, so I'm just waiting for my refund from Qatar, and then I can gather my coins and book my flight, because I saw a flight that's fairly reasonable for the 21st, if I'm not mistaken. So, and what our governments are not understanding is like every day that you're staying here in Thailand, especially for somebody who works here, earning the Thai baht every day is costing you. It's not 5 rand. So it's just like, I don't understand that they don't understand. Literally, I was telling the staff at the airport, I'm like, dude, I'm a teacher here. My contract is ending. I need to go home. I booked a whole month in advance. Nobody plans for a fucking war. So if you got your monthly budget, you're working on your teacher's salary, you're not like, oh yeah, I'm just saving 120k just in case a war happens and I can book a flight going home. You literally book a flight going home thinking you're going to make the flight going home. So yeah, my sister's gonna go there to their Doha offices and try and get them to cancel the whole thing, because they canceled half of the trip, as if there's flights from Doha to Johannesburg, which for me just doesn't make sense. So on their system, they have to cancel it and do the refund as in expeditiously. Fortunately, because it's a Muslim country, they'll be opened on Saturday. So if she goes to the offices today, they can process it for Saturday, so that by the 17th, when I have to check out, everything is sorted and I can buy my flight and go and literally sit at the airport and wait for the 21st if needs be. I'm just so irritated and just so over it, and just so overwhelmed and feeling stuck. So I just asked my agent as well, my rental agent, like, can you sort out my deposit early? Because she was like, month end, my salary coming month end, my deposits coming month end. It's like, the situation is dire right now. I need to get the here right now, not month end. I don't have the means. Like, literally, you can literally see I'm going through it. So all I have to say is, at the end of the day, just know, if you are born in this world, you're literally on your own. Don't ever think that just because you're a citizen of a certain country, your government will have your back. It's you and your family. And if you don't have a family, it's you and your chosen family. And if you don't have that, it's you on your own in this world. Nobody is going to have your back in terms of your government. The same people you vote for actually don't give two shits about you. So just know that. Okay, guys, let us address the elephant in the room. Okay. Many of you might be questioning what is going on, where I am, what is going on, where I am, why I am where I am. So basically, I'm still in Thailand. By the time you see this, I would have been gone already. And what had happened was a situation that I can't really go into detail happened. But let's just say I decided it was best that I move forward with my career. I loved Thailand. It was quite an experience. But for the things that I want for my life moving forward, right now, it wasn't going to work out staying in the same position. So basically, my dream tends to be bigger than me at times. But I always knew that I wanted to be pursuing creative things, and if possible, I see myself being in a space where I am incorporating education and the arts, as well as philanthropy. So, working with NGOs and so on. But that's like the end goal, right? Right now, I'm trying to move forward in life in a way that cultivates my growth and where I can be financially fruitful, not frugal, fruitful. And to be honest, that wasn't going to be possible in the long run. I am 37 years old. As much as age is just a number, at the end of the day, the years are going by, and I want to start a family. I want to have a home. I want these things that are worldly things as well. And I feel like I'd be robbing myself if I decided to, one, get too comfortable. And what I noticed, I was becoming complacent. And I don't like myself when I become complacent, because I'm the type of person who believes that if you are unhappy in a situation, remove yourself from it. So currently I am in the pivoting stage or transitional stage of the pivot. And the weird, crazy thing is, I was supposed to be leaving on the 17th to go to Doha to see my sister. And then from seeing my sister and fam, I was going to go down to South Africa to be with my mom and my niece and nephew, Tabo and Congo, right? So I was supposed to go down to go see my sister, Dume, and family. So my niece and nephew, Troy, and then go down to South Africa to see my mom and relatives and whatnot. So that was the beginning of the trip, basically, and sort out my life, right, in order to get to where I'm trying to go, right? But then this whole situation with the tension in the world right now started, and I just knew that, you know what, I need to get out of here. So I didn't renew my contract with my landlord, and I moved out subsequently on the 12th, which is like the day before yesterday. So now I am in Haumark, close to the airport, and this is where I'm going to be staying. Well, I was thinking I'm going to stay for 5 days and treat it like a mini vacation, then move on to Doha, Qatar, right? So now my flight got cancelled, like I was telling you guys, and I've been trying to see how I can get myself out. But now my flight wasn't getting cancelled all the way through, it was halfway cancelled. So luckily my sister is in Doha and she went there and they assisted her. So I'm going to be flying out on the 16th. By the time you see this, inshallah, I would have already been home, right, around loved ones. So this is just, for me, it started making me like question what is the actual purpose. I started having a conversation with the universe, like, why must things be so hard for me? Like, one thing for sure, I've never had things easy in my life. I was a late bloomer. All of my success and all of my fruitfulness in my life just generally started later, whether it be me falling behind because I got sick, to me falling behind because of school, and the mental effects, that I had. Varsity, it was like a neuro problem of sorts because of trauma and whatnot. This is so good. And yeah, so that was just my life. Things have never really come easy for me. And this past couple of days, I just was like, God, universe, whatever you want to call it, like, why are my things always so hard? It's hard to get, I can never just wake up, plan something, and it runs smooth, especially when it comes to like my life and all the bigger details of my life, which just made me so angry. And I just kind of felt some type of way, of course, about that. So I'm massaging my face because this area is still sore after the opening my mouth up wide at the dentist. So yeah, I just felt like, I just earlier today I was very angry, and I just was just like, the universe, really, what are you doing? What are you trying to teach me? Because I'm trying to listen, I'm trying to learn, and I'm trying to slow down and appreciate the flow of things. But at the end of the day, every day that I am here relaxing means that I have to think about what's happening after the 17th. Where am I going to stay? Is it going to be long term? Am I going to have to rent for a month? Where am I going to go? Now I need to plan about moving my luggage. It was just like a whole lot of thinking, and I just got so frustrated. So I'm so grateful that my sister and my brother-in-law Obama were able to just like team up and make this happen, and it sorted itself out, I guess. Or the lady at the Qatar flight center be able to help me out. So I'm leaving soon, and I'm so grateful, which means now, tonight before I sleep, I must shower now, or actually sort out the suitcases, then shower later once I'm done with the suitcases, and decide like what I'm donating, or what I'm gonna do with what. So I think that is so important. But all in all, like, the struggle continues, and I really have to pull myself towards myself a lot of the times, because I'm just thinking like, why do my things take so long to get to the fruitful parts, and why is my life always such an uphill battle? Like, I can never just wake up and everything feel like it's ready. It's literally crazy. It's one of the reasons why sometimes I log off social media. I know people only show the happy parts of their lives, but it's like, when you look at people who are your age, and you look at people you went to school with and what they've accomplished compared to you, it's like, bro, what did I ever do to anyone? Like, I'm constantly walking on the side of life that is positive. I'm always trying to emit a positive aura. I'm always trying to be helpful to people who may need assistance coming over here, or with information to dealing with Saka. But it's like, it's just like pulling teeth for me to be able to get to my happy place, to be able to achieve the things that I want to achieve. And there's an excerpt in the book that I constantly read, The Alchemist. I'll come and read this for you. Okay, so I tried to look for the page in the book and I can't find it, but I have taken a picture of it and I'll probably insert it here. It resonated with me because I opened the book and I said, like, I'm going to open this book and I need a message for me to come through, right? It says, because I don't live either in my past or my future, I am interested only in the present. If you can concentrate always on the present, you'll be a happy man. You'll see that there is life in the desert. that there are stars in the heavens, and that tribesmen fight because they are part of the human race. Life will be a party for you, a grand festival, because life is the moment we're in right now. Need I say more? Need I say more? Need I break that down? Literally, I'm asking, like, why is all of this happening now? And it's like, we're human, and that's why tribesmen fight. But if you can, in the center of all of this, find calm and find joy, it's possible. Just look into the night sky and you'll be able to see the stars. And like, I then was like, you know what? I'm going to romanticize this whole thing. And I've been taking photos. I'm going to put them here. And videos that just capture music through images. For me, whenever I see beautiful things around me, I think of songs. So I've been relaying music and visuals around us, be it man-made or the universe or God created, you know what I mean? So that message resonated with me so much because I was constantly questioning God and the universe. Like, why do my things always have to take so long? And the other day when I came here, I opened randomly a page in a book called Losing Myself Brought Me Here. I struggle to read this book because it makes me cry. So 2 pages, I randomly open them, I swear, and this comes up. I'm going to put it on there. It says, I can hit the road and pack my suitcases as tightly as can be, not able to fit even one more thing. But anxiety always seems to find a way to squeeze into the extra cracks in between everything. That is anxiety for you. Never letting me leave alone, not even allowing a moment for me to just breathe. You get, this was supposed to be a moment for me to cry and celebrate the milestone of being able to live alone for 2 years and never missing a day of rent. And it turned out to be a moment of worry about many other things. Where I'm going to sleep, how I'm going to get there, when is my salary going to come in, when is my deposit going to be paid. It became about everything else, and you guys are going to see, if you haven't already seen in the videos, how this moment, which was supposed to be the ending of a journey, a chapter, the closing of a chapter, and the turning over a new leaf, became about something so sinister and dark, such as war, causing anxiety for me. Then the next page, next to that one, I'm sorry I'm always leaving. I'm afraid to plant my roots too deep in the ground because uprooting myself after being planted for so long involves more and more people each time around, which I can resonate with because for me, letting people in is very hard because I'm a very cagey person. And I think that's also one of the reasons why I wanted to start vlogging. Besides storing memories, it was always a way to sort of become comfortable with talking to myself about my thoughts and my feelings, which I still struggle with. I'm learning to develop an inner voice through mirror work and just being able to look at myself again. So this piece talks to me about when I have let people in, it becomes so hard to let go because I'm a very sentimental person. So then sometimes I think I don't want to stay in a place too long because the longer I am in that place, the harder it is to let go of the people, places, and memories that I've created there. And I start ruminating in those emotions of sadness and longing for a sense of belonging. And yeah, so it's just easier to let go because it's so much harder to stay within that because you never know, especially living this expat life. I don't think it's talked about enough that eventually every season somebody is moving, somebody is going. So unless you find a romantic partner, get married and settle down like some of the foreign guys and girls, mostly guys, it's hard, especially for girls, because we tend to not find partners and relationships when we are living the expat life, dating and also just friendships. People are here for different reasons and their journeys are so much more complicated than what you'd experience back home, where everyone is from the city, everyone is from Durban, everyone is from South Africa. You can still keep like friendships that are strong and thriving when you live in one country. Whereas if you're a foreigner coming from different countries living now in this one place, everybody is busy with their own things and building relationships is so hard. So when you have to let go, it becomes so difficult when you have to come to your senses about the fact that maybe you'll never see this person ever again, because maybe this was the part of the journey and the story and it ends and that's about it, which is so difficult. In a way, I'm glad I made a little sister, younger sister in Samge, and it's going to be hard to, say goodbye. And Nyasha as well. Luckily, she's also from Southern Africa. So at some point, we're going to see each other again. I hope, inshallah, even with Samge. So yeah, it's just those, for me, a lot of things resonate with my emotions when I look around me. So I think those pieces of writing talk about how I need to, even in the moments of madness, find some calm, because I'm a very sensitive soul. So it could drive me crazy if I run away from my thoughts and feelings for too long and disconnect. So I'm grateful. I'm anxious still because I'm not with family, and we discussed it would be so much better because there's a flight from here to Oman and from Oman to Joburg. But the risk is higher, because if it so happens that the airspace is closed in Oman, by the time I get there, then what happens? Where will I be staying? I have to pay for accommodation again. So we decided that it's much better for me to end up in Doha around loved ones and family, and at least from there, if there are any other flights that come up, it's easier for me to travel back home. So inshallah, by the 21st, I'll be home, and I'm hoping I'll post this then. Okay, see you guys. Bye. Where's the salt? My friend. I forget it's a temporary. Let me enjoy my burger. These fries are so dry and they don't have salt. Like, what do you mean? Did they really think I would say that?